fourth quarter, set
Danny
to go fourth
Sweeney
quarter.
long pole for the Eagles.
Brought to you by MedStar Union Memorial
Also,
Hospital
Eric Levin,
Sports
2 long poles
Medicine
up for the Eagles.
and Jay Dyer Strength and Conditioning, from injury prevention and treatment to elite performance. Trust the sports medicine experts. Jay Dyer, I know he is on location today to check out this game. High school athletes all over the Baltimore area so fortunate to build their strength and core body muscles with Coach Jay Dyer. Tal Bruno, a little bit of a lane left side, rolls back, gets it to Lynch, and now it's Pridemore far side. Pridemore carries the double to the side, and now it's Lynch. High pass, but BL trying to create offense against the short sticks.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the matchups. I think that the BL midfield has the advantage. They're dodging against those short sticks and feel confident doing so, as they should.
CJ Richardson for the Eagles touches it in, and they will sub in some of their offensive skill in the form of Britton Vallis, Austin Frederick, and Robbie Black. Frederick shot just wide. Backed up by Trey
Shot out of
McGee.
bounds, inbound Trey McGee.
Backside play, McGee rolls back, lefty shot, knocked down by Brandon Cherry, but the loose ball fought for and won, and Brandon Cherry's gonna take a foul on that one. I think they're gonna call him for a push on the backside. This Man Up brought to you by The Power Shaft. Get to thepowershaft.com to get the best weighted lacrosse training shaft, defensemen, goalies, middies, and attack. Best way to improve your game from a strength-wise using a tool is to use the Power Shaft. Tell you, watch these CUDA games and we will walk you right down the path to success. Use a Power Shaft, work out with Coach Jay Dyer. Inside feed, Rob Black.
Oh.
Rob Black logs onto
Rob
the
Black.
3G network.
6-3 Lakers, 9:53 to go in the fourth quarter.
Rob Black is clearly the Egg McMuffin of shooters today for the Eagles.
At the face-off, Hunter Moreland. Hill Blaze for the Eagles.
And that's one way to get back in the game with a nifty hidden ball trick. Superb.
Ball down, play on. Always wondered as a referee, when you have a play on, isn't it supposed to be if there's a clear advantage? And now, the advantage clearly never really matriculated. And now it's Hill Blaze for the Eagles. Eagles only trailing 6-3. Shot rings iron, and it's backed up by Pons.
Laker ball.
Talk about lacrosse IQ on a lot of those offensive guys. Mac Pons brings it on the defensive half of the field.
You do not see many miscues from Mac the Knife Pons.
Or as the Godfather likes to say, Mac the Pons Knife. I had a long talk with the Godfather himself, Joe Rice.
Give it up for the Godfather.
One of the great people in all of Baltimore sports. And the Lakers with the clear. Here's Matty Reese, lane to the goal. You got Danny Sweeney playing short stick D-midi now. Casey Reese clears it down the side. 8:50 to go, fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by MedStar Union Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine, and Jay Dyer Strength and Conditioning. From injury prevention and treatment to elite performance, trust the sports medicine experts. Jay Dyer does such a great job with the athletes that he trains. Every one of them gets bigger, stronger, faster. And a flag flies, ball corralled by Doyle.
Flag on the play, tripping.
That's
Boys
gonna
Latin
be a
have man advantage for up to
1 minute
1
trip.
minute. BL man up.
This Man Up brought to you by The Power Shaft. Go to www.thepowershaft.com and get yourself the best weighted lacrosse training device. I'm still trying to figure out who's going to be the Under Armour All-American Underclassmen Player of the Game, but I'll tell you, the Under Armour All-American Underclassmen event is the best recruiting event. It's an open event. Register, try out, be a part of it. Pike shot goal! Greg Pike!
Goal! Greg Pike. Michael Lynch on the assist.
If Greg Pike were a dinosaur, he would be an Iconstingosaurus. Just rips net.
That was a bulldog bullet.
You
Back to the
did
face-off
just
axe.
ask who is going to be Under
Brian
Armour
Lichtenauer for the
Underclass
Lakers.
Player of the Game.
Hill Blaze for the Eagles.
Pike throwing his name into the ring.
7-3 Lake.
If he was a toy for little kids, he'd be a rip in the box.
Do you just stay up all night thinking of these things, or?
No, they just come to me.
Oh,
Or I just
That's
watch
beautiful.
I just watch a movie and dissect the value. 7-3 now. The score 7:45 to go fourth quarter. Great move on the backside. Vallis gets the shot off just wide. Greggy Pike, the Stega Stingocortosaurus. First goal of the day for Pike. Pike came in with 22 goals on the year.
second goal of the day.
Excuse me. So he now has goals 23 and 24. The senior. Feed by Frederick goes wide of the
Pass out
cutter,
bounds.
and it's going to
Laker
be
ball to clear.
BL ball on the end line. Christian Knight. Reese pushes it back to Knight. Pridemore open in the middle of the field, but McDonogh doing a nice job of balancing their riders. And now it's Pridemore, pair of sevens, top of the middle of the box. Pridemore now goes down the wing to Heacock. And the Lakers. McDonogh going with a 10-man ride right there. Goalie Nick Doyle out covering an attackman, and everybody pushes up one sector. But BL with the precision of SEAL Team 6, clearing the ball effectively. Pridemore accelerates left side, spins it back up to Lynch. Tal Bruno, ball bounces out of his stick, but he controls it neatly. Evan Conroy in for defense on the short stick D midi for the Eagles. Turnover on the end line.
Pass
It's
out
going
of
to be
bounds.
McDonogh
Eagle
ball.
ball to clear.
Tell you what, I was fortunate enough to get 9 holes in at Caves Valley earlier today. I have a tee time up at Pine Valley on Monday.
Living the life, Book. Living
Yep.
the life.
Every year, a bunch of my former players get together and they take me on a little golf weekend / trip. Sometimes we fly private jet. Never a complaint. Robert Clark going against big Tom Brown. And the Eagles need to put a little hitch in their giddy-up as we are 5 minutes left. Vallis, big rip, but Christian Knight equal to the task, and Tommy Brown finds Shepard now middle of the field. Lob pass handled by Gasaldi, but his pass for Heacock goes awry. And credit McDonogh
Pass
with
out of bounds. Eagle ball to
up in
clear.
the tempo there
4:42 to go
on
in
the
game.
ride. Even though they were very vulnerable, they put BL in a position where they had to hurry up and make plays, and that took them out of the position to complete those passes. 7-3 your score, 4:35 to go fourth quarter. Make Royal Farms your first stop before and after every game for everything from custom-built subs and wraps, healthy snacks, drinks, fresh brewed coffee, Western fries, and of course Royal Farms delicious, world-famous, fresh, never frozen chicken. Royal Farms, real fresh, real fast.
And the main thing I learned last year is that no lead is safe.
Yeah.
And I say that after seeing that Gilman BL game last year, when the Greyhounds ripped off 3 goals, 90 seconds, and won the game. I mean, 4 minutes is plenty of time to score 4 goals to tie it.
I know as a coach of my Rough Rider groups, we just talk about 1 goal at a time.
And winning the quarter, so important.
There is no 2 or 3 point line, so you have to do it one at a time.
3:49 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lakers 7, Eagles 3.
Ty, let's keep thinking about that Under Armour All-American Underclassmen event, and think about what you're going to get at Royal Farms, because I know we're dying to get to Royal Farms after this game.
Well, first off, I think Greg Pike and Tal Bruno have been great, 2 goals each.
Down Roland Avenue.
I could give Mac
Severn
Pons
School 8-0 at halftime.
the award almost every game,
Yeah, Mac Pons does such a nice job, and if I'm not mistaken, he played in that Under Armour All-American Underclassmen event last year. MedStar Union Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine and Jay Dyer Strength and Conditioning. No shocker in the Eagles giving the ball to Robbie Black, the only goal scorer of today's game for the Eagles. Glazer carries behind, guarded by Pons. Picks for Glazer as he slings one just wide. Christian Knight thought he had the backup. Great hustle play by goaltender Christian Knight for the Lakers. But backed up by the Eagles, Austin Frederick. I tell you, Austin Frederick's done a lot for the Eagles throughout the course of this spring. Is really coming on late. .3:15 to go fourth quarter. Frederick inside save, Knight. Knight gets it to Brandon. I gave my love a Cherry. And Cherry wheels it out near side. Gets it down the middle to Casey Reese. And the Lakers came into today with a huge question mark. This is a McDonogh team that beat Calvert Hall this year. Calvert Hall starting the year as the #1 team in the country. But the Lakers have solved that puzzle so far. Still a full 2.5 minutes left. Pridemore going against Sweeney. Gets it behind to Colin Heacock. And Team Moyer now possesses for the Lakers as we creep down towards the 2-minute mark. Eagles now doubling the ball. Flags fly. Another flag. And now we got a hot, sloppy mess. And the Lakers have to be reminding each other, don't take the last foul, because the person who takes the last foul, the other team gets the ball. We will learn of the fouls. Referee George Clinton goes over to the box.
A flurry of flags on the play.
And he might have to write some things down. And now we had a timeout on the field. Fourth quarter, 1:58 remaining, 7-3 your score. Lakers ahead, but they are by no means finished here today. 4, 5, 6. So one man down, the Lakers are, which allows them to double the ball and only leave one man open. Stanwyck corralled in the corner, gets by the double team. Ball goes onto the turf. Doyle comes away with possession for the Eagles. And the Eagles make the takeaway play. T. Moyer.
That's no flag.
And now a flag flies as Tal Bruno going against Nick Doyle. And Lynch makes the interception. This man up brought to you by the Power Shack.
McDonogh offsides. Turns the ball over to Boys Latin.
Minute and 25 seconds left. Foul against the Lakers. Slash. And McDonogh was offsides during that clear. Now we will have a 5-on-5 momentarily. Austin Frederick will start with it for the Eagles and expect some very fast.
35 flags on that play. McDonogh was only one man down. How's that happen?
Frederick rolls behind, defended by McDonogh Pons. Pons playing great position defense. Frederick feed deflected. Still sorting out who's going to be that Under Armour All-American Underclassmen player of the game. But that event, you can't say enough good things about it. If you want to get recruited, don't pay attention to the wannabe All-Star events. Get to the Under Armour All-American Underclassmen event because it is the best event of its kind. There are imitators, but nobody who can duplicate the recruiting event that is the Under Armour All-American Underclassmen event. Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. Get there. Heacock carrying for the Lakers, taking some lumber. And now he lobs it towards the middle. 30 seconds left in the game. And the Eagles have the first piece in place in the form of a clear. Frederick gets it up top to Rob Black. Shot just wide. Wouldn't have been surprised to see that one go in. Rob Black has done an amazing job today. Shot fittingly saved by Christian Knight. He will roll out the back, and that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Boys
7-3
Latin
Laker victory.
Lakers.
On to the semifinals next week.
Great event for the BL Lakers as they move on to the semifinals to play the Calvert Hall Cardinals. I know McDonogh probably wanted to face them, the only team that was able to beat Calvert Hall this year in the league. So for Dual Cam Productions and Inside Lacrosse writer Ty Zanders, I'm Booker Corrigan saying so long from J. Duncan Smithfield. We'll be back with the post-game interviews. Final score 7-3, BL Lakers advancing in the MIAA playoffs.